No slideshow, it's story time!
Today, kids, we're gonna read a story. It's called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out from the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang to my bed to see what was the matter.
What was that?
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters.
What shutters?
And threw up the sash.
Wait, this isn't my house?
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow.
What
gave
snow?
the luster of midday objects below. When what to my wonderings I should appear, but miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Dancer, on Blitzen, the top of the porch to the top of the wall, now dash away all. As the dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
Where?
So up to that housetop, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the same chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur, from his head to his foot. His clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he flung on his back.
I don't see any
It
toys.
looked like a peddler just opened out his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose was like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and then his beard out of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it enriched his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was charming and plump, a red jolly old elf. I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled out his stockings and turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh. To his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like down of a thistle. But I heard with an explanation ere he drove out of sight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.